Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, today I bring you Lazy Nuggets a little easier makeup. So it's gonna be like a beginner friendly everyday kind of red lip makeup look. So if you're ready, let's get started. So today's makeup is going to be pretty beginner friendly, but it's gonna have a lot of focus on skin, like not in a very like, oh, I'm gonna cover up everything kind of way, but like just to make your skin look super glowy and nice. I'm gonna start by applying a sunscreen. You can apply whatever sunscreen you want to. I'm gonna be using the Missha Essence Sun Milk. It's in a sense sunscreen like the name says, and it's pretty glowy, so it kind of helps in getting you that really nice glowy finish. So I'm gonna be using a 3-finger work like you do with your sunscreen. That's how much you should be applying. The sunscreen is really watery, so it's like pretty good for your summer time. I'm going to let this sit for like 5 minutes before I go in with the rest of my makeup. So the next thing I'm going to go in is the MAC Strobe Cream. Now I'm using this just because I want a really glowy finish. I mean like a really glowy base. Now you can use any strobe cream that you have, or you don't have to apply a strobe cream at all. It's completely optional. It just came out a lot now. I don't know what to do. Okay, so now that I'm done with prepping up my base, I'm gonna go ahead and use the foundation. Now just because it's a beginner friendly makeup doesn't mean it won't have makeup in it, because in the end of the day it's makeup. So you can decide to use whatever product that you have on your hand. And so yeah, I'm gonna be using the Innisfree My 2 Go Cushion, and yeah, I'm just gonna go all over my skin and I'm gonna apply a very light layer. See, try to find the foundation which is, which matches you well, because that's gonna make your makeup look less cakier. Because if you have a foundation that doesn't match you, it's gonna show, right? So if you find a foundation which matches your skin pretty well, you won't have that trouble. It will look pretty seamless. Out of foundation, you can go into your concealer. So I'm going to be using my favorite Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. This is in the shade Medium Deep Tan. This is my absolute, like, it's almost about to die. Like, it's done, it's almost over, but since it's not on stock and I cannot order it because I'm in lockdown, so I'm just really holding on to every last pigment, I guess. You're gonna apply a concealer which is pretty close to your skin tone. Yeah, because like that would help in correcting your under eye. If you don't have that dark circles, you can go ahead and use a concealer which is light and you can highlight. But right now I'm not gonna be highlighting. I'm just gonna make skin look like skin, I guess. I'm just gonna use it to cover my dark circles. And I'm gonna put a little bit on the sides of my mouth. So I let it sit until it's a little tacky, because it'll help me give a lot more coverage. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go and do my brows. I'm using the Etude House Drawing Eyebrow Pencil. This is in the shade Brown, and I'm going to just follow my eyebrows and just fill them in a little bit. In my opinion, doing your brows is like a game changer. It frames your face and it really gives structure to your face. So you should always fill in your brows. It kind of helps making your entire makeup look more polished. Now that I'm done filling in my brows, I'm gonna blend it all out. I'm using a sponge. You can use a brush, you can use a sponge, you can use the same puff if you're using a cushion foundation. Completely up to you. Okay, so the last step for the base is I'm going to be bronzing. I'm going to use Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, and I don't usually bronze my cheek, so I don't like carve it in. I just do my perimeters of my face, so I don't like bring in. The reason that I don't bring in my bronzer into my cheek is because I like to look a little more squishier. That is how I can like describe it. So I don't usually do this, but for today I'm gonna kind of do it under my lips as well. So this helps in bringing more shadow, which in turn kind of makes your lips look more bigger because it feels like your lips are more like turned out like that. And one thing that I'm gonna do today is, because it's beginner friendly makeup, I'm not gonna do too much on my eyes. So I'm just gonna take the bronzer and go all over my eyes, because it's an everyday makeup. You don't have time for, you know, like a big pretty eye makeup, so you can just like go over and dust it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna and I'm also gonna take it down my lower lash line, because I like a little bit on my lower lash line. But I'm gonna do my eyes, like finish my eyes, because there's really not much to do. So it's completely up to you if you want to use an eyeshadow palette and a darker eyeshadow to draw an eyeliner, or you can just use your regular eyeliner, whichever one you use, and you can draw in an eyeliner. So I'm gonna just, like a very skinny eyeliner, I'm gonna zoom you in for this one. So I'm gonna take a dark brown eyeshadow on a skinny brush like that, and I'm just gonna draw in an eyeliner. So I'm just going to like follow my eyeline. Curl your lashes and apply mascara. Pretty much that's it. We're done with the eyes now. Now you can choose to curl your lash or not, because I know it kind of looks really scary, but trust me, it makes a huge difference in your lash game, because I personally don't like wearing lashes, because I just can never get them right. I always have the ends of my, like the inner corners, they just kind of always lift up. So I just like gave up on lashes because it's so hard. I can just never figure them out. Of course you can do the new trend where you just apply the lashes at the end, but I'm just too lazy to do that. So curl your lashes, it makes a huge difference. So now I'm gonna go into blush. I'm using the Makeup Revolution blush in the shade Ballerina. I'm gonna take the stippling brush. So I'm gonna very lightly apply it to the apples of my cheeks. I'm gonna smile and apply it here. The reason that I apply it to the apples of my cheeks is because I personally like a fuller face. If you want a chiseled face, you might want to apply it towards here. But I would suggest applying it little by little, so you can, you know, control your pigmentation how much ever you want. Now I like a lot of blush, and blush is like the first thing that kind of gets off of your face. So I do apply a lot of blush, but it kind of goes off, so you don't have to stress too much about it. Like by the time you'll get ready, you'll get dressed and everything, the blush kind of goes down a little. Now if you feel like you've applied too much, you can take your setting powder and just like go over it, so that, or you can just take your sponge and just like bounce it, and it kind of helps in taking away the pigment of it. Since it's a red lip, everyday red lip, I'm going to be using a red lip obviously. Now you can use whatever kind of red you like. If you like a very like a red, or if you like a darker red, I like a darker red, so I'm going to be using a darker red. And this is the Lakme 9 to 5 in the shade Burgundy Lush. It's literally my favorite, absolutely favorite lipstick. So I'm gonna apply like a little layer first, and then like that. I like a gradient lip, as you guys already know, and this is how you can easily gradient with the same color. I absolutely love the finish of the lipstick. It's just amazing. It's like one of the most beautiful, I don't know, I haven't tried a lot of lipsticks out there, but in the drugstore, how much ever I've tried, I love this. This doesn't dry out your lips way too much, but it gives you this beautiful matte finish, and it doesn't feel heavier on your lips. It washes off. It's not one of those lipsticks that stains your lip. It just doesn't come out and you have to like wrestle for your life. So I really like it. So for highlighter today, I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Fake Blush, which is not a blush and a highlight. I mean, it is a blush. I don't know, like you wanna apply it as a blush, you can. I don't. So I'm just gonna take very little, because I don't like highlighter. I mean, I like a glowy finish, but I don't like You know, those patchy highlighters would just look weird. I don't like it. The 2015 highlighters, I'm not for it. I did not like it then, I don't like it now. Like, diffuse it as much as I can, and you can apply it onto your inner corners. Inner corner highlight looks really pretty, so do that. So now I want to give you another lip option. I want to give you like a cool tone lip, like a cooler lip, so you can like decide for yourself whatever works best for you. Now this is the Maybelline lip grade in the shade Red 2. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go all over my lips and kind of spread it all across, and then I'm gonna go in with a little more pigment. So as you can see, this is a more bluer red. That's pretty much it. It's pretty easy to do. I don't know how long it'll take personally, because every person has a time that they do their makeup in, and yeah, but these are the steps, and you can obviously eliminate the steps that you don't want to be using. Like if you don't want to apply a foundation, cut out the foundation, just use a concealer. If you don't want to use a concealer, just want to use foundation, and that works for you. Whatever, you know, whatever you like doing. One thing that I would ask you not to skip is concealer, your brows and your lipstick obviously, and also blush, because it kind of brings in a little more warmth to your face, a little more, you know, character to your look. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.